Live for God Studio Productions.
This is Cooking with Brian, a cooking show with food that actually tastes great.
Hi friends, welcome to Cooking with Brian. Today we're going to cook a delicious baked steak dinner with a salad too. Steaks, baked potatoes, and a delicious salad. And here's how you make it, friends. Okay friends, the first thing you need, get you a small pan, preferably like this. It's one that I use in a toaster oven. And you need however many potatoes you need. I don't know how many people you got eating. We got one baked potato for each person, me and my wife. So I've got two of these russet potatoes that are wrapped in plastic. You can use other potatoes as long as they're large, like these ones. Alright, let's try this, friends. Got a little knife out. It's still a pain in the butt. See, these things open easier if you're not recording it. If you record it, they're a little tougher to do. Otherwise, they come right open. Alright. I know they wrap these things, but I wouldn't go saying I would trust them to have washed them. So, friends, I'd just go ahead and wash it. Wouldn't hurt to wash it anyway, because you never know. Never know what climbed in the bag there, so we'll go ahead and wash them. Okay friends, then you want to take a fork, stick it down in there, put some fork holes down through the middle of the potato. That way it can release the heat from the potato. Then you want to go ahead and slap them in the oven, but keep it on one side. Okay, you already have the potatoes in the oven, so go ahead and preheat your oven on bake 425 degrees. Okay, next thing you want to look at is you want to look at the time it is, 4:41. That way you know, because you really want to make sure that that potato cooks in the oven for over an hour. So another way that we'll do it is we will let it preheat until it actually shows that it's 425. Once it beeps and says it's actually 425, cook the potatoes by themselves for at least 15 minutes before you put your steaks in the oven. Okay friends, then you want to get you a medium-sized pan like this. It's not the full size, it's the next down. And go ahead and spray the pan to make sure that it's not hard to clean up later. I like to spray over the top of that thing. Okay friends, what you need now is you need to make your spices and stuff. So we're going to take some onion powder and we're going to put about maybe 10 or 12, about 12 dashes of onion powder. And about, I don't know, it's about 4 or 5 dashes of garlic powder. You can use some seasoned salt in here also, or you can use any other kind of spices you might. We're going to try this Montana steak seasoning that you can buy at the grocery store. You can use other stuff like seasoned salt, works great also, friends. I don't know. There's a good bit of it in there. I don't know what you'd say, maybe a couple teaspoons of it maybe. And then lastly, take a little bit of oil. You don't want, I don't know, it's maybe, just guessing, half a cup of oil in there. It's enough to keep your steaks from burning. And then take you a fork and stir this around good. You could also add, I don't know, maybe a quarter cup of A1 if you want to get a little bit of the A1 flavor, or Heinz 57 sauce, it don't matter. But this should be enough to just keep the steaks from just burning really bad. And then take your steaks and just wipe it on every side. Okay, and it helps if you go to your deli case and get some good steaks, friends, like these strip steaks here. We're going to make some good strip steaks. I'll kind of mix it around, that way you get some of these spices all around on it. And that way it gets coated with the oil decent enough to keep it from burning. These pans here, depends on what kind of steaks you have. The strip steaks, I can't see fitting more than 3 in there, friends. That's about all you're going to get. Okay, friends, after you do all that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to lightly coat with all the same spices. We're going to just lightly coat over the top of it. Except for the onion powder, you can kind of put that on a little bit heavy, friends. It ain't going to hurt it. This other stuff, we're just going to kind of just sprinkle a little bit over the top. Good enough. Okay, friends, so you put the potatoes in, then you preheat the oven with the potatoes in there. Once the oven reaches 425, go ahead and cook the potatoes for 15 additional minutes. And then put your steaks in there and set the timer for 45 minutes when you put the steaks in. Flip them over every 15 minutes. And each time you do that, flip your potatoes over. And then take them out of your oven carefully and set them on a cooling pad. If you get burnt, cut yourself, or do any of them crazy things, you take full responsibility. Anything bad, you take full responsibility. Anything good, give Brian the credit. But most of all, give the Lord thanks, because He is good. Okay, friends, we're going to whip up a quick salad. We just got one of these bags of the hearts of romaine. You'll notice romaine lettuce. It's pretty good. I like it better than any other lettuce myself. And it's better than nasty greens. Just get you a bag of some kind of salad mix and dump it in a bowl. Make sure you wash it good, because I don't know if you know it, but a lot of the farmers have planes that flies over their fields spraying chemicals. So you want to make sure you wash all those chemicals off, because I don't trust any company to have washed the lettuce. They probably didn't. And if they did, they surely didn't wash it very thoroughly, that's for sure. There's nothing like seeing it done for yourself, or doing it for yourself. That way you know it's clean. And you've washed all the chemicals off that could be washed off. Now, chances of you getting all of it off are not very good. So if you end up with cancer, it's your fault for eating it, because you know that farmers spray their stuff with chemicals, and I told you about it too. So if you're scared of it, don't eat it. But even better, just say a prayer that the Lord blesses it. You know, He'll listen to you if you pray. If you know Him, that is. You have to come to know him first before he'll listen to you. Okay friends, we drained all the water off of there. Now, to make it salad, we just need to add a few ingredients to make it look pretty. Okay friends, to make this a good salad, we're going to dump a can of sliced ripe black olives on here. We already drained it. We're just going to pop this across our lettuce. We're going to get some Bacos. Of course, this ain't Bacos, this is a different brand, but same concept. Tastes kind of like bacon. And we're going to dump a little bit of that on there. And then get you some shredded Parmesan cheese, or grated I guess it's called, but you can put the shredded kind on there too. Stick some of that on there. That should be good to go, friends. You can add other stuff if you want to. If you want to, you can put some onions on there or other things such as that. But then again, you may have family members that don't like it. You can also add cucumber slices, tomatoes diced up, plenty of other things you could put on a salad too. Croutons, which I don't recommend because croutons are nasty in my mind. Why would you put something dry and hard on a salad? Okay friends, I went ahead and diced me up a red onion, not really diced, but just cut in slices and then in fours. I gotta put that on my own salad since my wife don't like onions, but I do, so I'm gonna have onions. Okay, when your timer goes off, friends, go ahead and shut your oven off and carefully remove it from the oven without burning yourself. If you burn yourself, it's your fault, friends. Not mine. It's your fault. Of course, I would forget a hot pad for that. For the potatoes. Now, friends, my directions for 45 minutes in the oven for steaks is to well done. That's about well done in my mind. And there's your potatoes. They should be just fine. Looks delicious. So you got your steaks, your baked potatoes, and a delicious salad. Okay friends, and that's how you make a delicious dinner for your family. I hope that was a blessing to you. We'll see you next time. Bye y'all.